what you can do in your own time is learn.
Mm-hmm.
If you're activated, if your nervous system is activated, if you're angry or sad or whatever from what you see, look up what's happening in your area to fight for those things and start to make those relationships. And I
Yeah.
guarantee once you make that first step, then you meet people, then who knows where you end up in
Yeah.
a month.
We're looking for something grandiose, like big. And it's like, there's these small moments matter. These, these small things. Don't think that because it's something like that small, like doesn't matter, but it does matter. So yeah, I appreciate you sharing that. And I think that people that are listening to this, especially white people that may be trying to figure out what is happening within them or what they can do, I feel like you kind of offered a piece of that for people.
I think it is daunting. It's overwhelming when you first start to learn about all this stuff, and it feels like, oh my God, I am in, Germany. We're not in Germany. We're in the United States, and the United States has always done a really good job of subjugating people and making people prisoners while others are roaming free. There's so many ways to fight injustice. The one that's in our face right now is these secret police people walking around in masks and killing people in the streets and stealing people that are innocent little kids. It's just unbelievable what we're seeing, right? We are part of the problem. We helped this to get to where it is. And that's not to make people feel guilty or ashamed. It just means we hadn't woken up, and so we were cogs in the wheel, not spokes. Like we want to stick a spoke in the wheel.
When Renee Good and Alex was murdered, I think a lot of white people were shocked. I honestly was shocked. I was like, they're murdering white people too, but there was white people that said, I can't believe this is happening, and Black people were like, yeah, this has been happening for a long time, but now you're seeing it because the person looks like you. The same way I think Dave having a conversation with a white person could be more helpful than me trying to explain. The same way President Obama said he would send Joe Biden in to talk to the congressman because he said, I know, like, looking at him was easier to say yes than looking at me as a Black man. It's
instead of pretending like that's not the world we live in. Use what you have to your disposal.
I was very much, as somebody didn't grow up in the line of entrepreneurs, and I think Black people a lot of times struggle with putting themselves up there. And I remember you were like, just call it Celeste the Therapist, and now it's Celeste the Therapist.